this is your business. You focus on the traveling executive, Jennifer. I, am normally based in Berlin. I'm on my first business trip in a year and a half and finally using my corporate card again. Is this going to go back to the way it used to be? Or are we going to be back on the road, flying, staying in hotels all the time?
I think we're not there yet. If we compare our travel spend in Q2 to Q1 of this year, we have seen growth at about 40%. And usually in the commercial corporate space, we do kind of follow consumer trends. And if you've been in the airport lately or reading about consumers traveling again, we're definitely seeing the consumer trend of travel start to increase. So we definitely will see the corporate side of things increase as well. So we are seeing that now. We don't think that will really come back until sometime later next year to maybe 2019 levels, but we definitely are seeing travelers start to travel again for businesses.
Well, and you do think it'll come back to pre-pandemic levels. You're not worried that there's a new normal where executives are just going to travel less than they did before COVID?
I think there was definitely a time where virtual meetings have taken place and have been very effective, and we'll definitely see that impact travel. I don't know that it will get back to 2019 levels, but I do think we'll continue to see an increase over the next year and a half.
You are in an incredibly competitive space, Jennifer. Let me first ask how you compete, how you position yourself against, stalwarts like American Express.
So we have a diversified portfolio. We focus on B2B transactions as well as travel transactions. And as we've launched the Executive Explorer, tons of client feedback going into this and really trying to launch something that is different than what we've seen in the market. So as we've come out of pandemic and clients start to travel again, we wanted them to have a contactless experience. We wanted them to have credits to go into any lounge that they wanted to go to be in a safer environment. We wanted to provide insurance coverage that's not been seen before on these types of products, whether that's for your cell phone, whether that's for rideshare, if you leave something in the car, and increasing that lost luggage insurance as well. So we really listened to our clients, actually brought in someone that was managing a very large travel program with competitor offerings and said, what do we need to add and what do we need to have to really be competitive in this market? And I think that's what we're launching here today.
How about on the tech side? You and I were talking during the commercial break, and I was saying, I'm always wearing out my corporate card with swipes, and you pointed out the kids aren't swiping anymore, right? Is fintech a competitor for you, or do you try and work with fintech?
We love to work with fintechs in this space. We always are working with fintechs, understanding what's in the market, what they're thinking about. We have proprietary offerings that are great as well, but we always want to partner with fintechs and really make sure that we're bringing the greatest technology to our clients.
Does it bring regulatory concerns, or are they big for you in the world of corporate travel? Because so much of fintech seems to sort of regulate as they go.
Well, regardless of who's providing it, if it's something that's coming from Bank of America, yes, we're very focused on the regulation and we adhere to that. So it doesn't really change for us. We're always making sure that the regulations are being met.
How, Jennifer, has client acquisition been over the pandemic? I mean, do you feel like in some ways the playing field has leveled after COVID and that you can go out there and try and grab more customers?
From a customer standpoint, our customers have been focused through the pandemic on really moving payments to digital. And we launched about a month ago, we talked about Complete AP because it was really helping our customers move away from paper payments to digital payments. And that's really something that our clients really look to us in our relationship. But now that we're growing, going back into travel, clients say, okay, we've done the things that we need to do from a B2B and paper to electronic standpoint. Now we're ready to travel. Bank of America help us as we go back into the travel space. And that's really what we're here to do.